Yay!
Hi.
We're here. It's the
We
middle
are.
of the day on a Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Hey, we're just
My name's
here.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to ask you to introduce yourself, but
Oh,
but not,
yeah, that.
not yet. We want to keep it a surprise. We don't want anybody to know who you are yet.
I think they all know who I am. I'm pretty memorable.
You think everybody out there, people in Africa, Asia, Australia, are all watching this too? So
They probably don't know me, but people in the school know
they'll
me.
know you in a second.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at the clock right now. It's 11:30 a.m. on a
Ooh.
Tuesday. Normally I'm with
Tuesday.
kindergartners, but today I don't have a kindergarten class. I have this one, right?
Hi.
And were you here in kindergarten?
Yeah.
You've been here for 7 years now?
Yeah.
So
7
this is
years.
grand finale
7
to you.
long years.
What do you mean 7 long years? 7 spectacular years.
It was fun, but like very long.
Oh my gosh. Feels like just yesterday you were in
Yeah.
kindergarten. You know, when you were in kindergarten, I think it was my first year at Laurel Hill.
Crazy.
I think we came into school together,
Crazy.
and now you're leaving.
Yeah.
But anyway, we keep saying you without using your name. By the way, everybody out there, it is a midday recording. Just randomly because we're here and you have what, recess now?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
my
so
recess.
She's choosing you at home
Yeah.
over recess.
I don't really do much at recess though.
Okay. What do you do if you went outside right now? What would you do?
Probably play with my friend. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name.
Oh, you can say name. I mean, why?
I don't know. People's privacy, I guess.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
You're thinking about other people. So we'll just call him friend X for today. And
Friend
we'll use a variable
X.
in algebra. Friend X, just out of privacy. I'm sure he won't care, but we'll keep it safe today.
Yeah.
So we haven't even talked about what your name is yet. Please tell the world out there what your name is.
My name is Alaina Windmiller.
Okay. As you can tell, she's a little bit shy. So
I have the greatest last name because it has 2 pretty cool names and it's combined and it's cool.
You have like science last name. Wind, which is definitely science.
Yeah.
And Miller.
Yeah.
Which the Miller works in a mill.
Yeah.
Very sciencey.
Yes. I don't really know how it came to, how the last name came to be. It was so I think my dad's like great grandpa
That was a lot of greats. But go ahead. Yep.
came here. It was first a German last name, and then he made it more American, and it became Windmiller.
Okay. There you go. And first name's Alaina. Is Alaina from anything? Do you have a family member named Alaina?
No, my mom just liked the name. She says it's French, which is fancy.
Oui.
France is fancy. So,
There's a
anyways.
comic here. Hey, Alaina, before we start talking about your science topic, get a muffin, will you? Come on. Cheers. Yay to a rent. No, we're really going to touch them. Okay. I didn't know about your privacy with muffins. I didn't want to invade your muffin. Here we go. Sparklemuffins. Mmm. Yum, yum. By the way, Alaina, here's our Sparklemuffin right here. Now, you're a pretty cool kid. I've known you for a long time. I'd like you to just top of your head, look at the Sparklemuffin, and give it a name right now.
Well,
first name that comes to your head. Don't think too hard.
Frederick II.
Okay, that was completely random, but I knew that if I asked you, this was not planned. Frederick II. I really like that name. You might be the first person to give me a name that I like. Frederick II.
He had a dad named Frederick, and his dad said, Frederick, it's a great name. I will call my child Frederick II.
Okay. I think we just had a big moment here on Sparklemuffin. It's been on for a few months now.
Oh,
I think
cool.
we just finally named the spider Frederick II. Where is Frederick I right now? Or do we not want to know?
He went into the military. He's a general now.
You know, it's a spider that lives in Australia, right? Spiders have militaries. Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, on that note, we're gonna move on. So Alaina,
Yeah.
you chose a science topic. Tell us what it was.
Atoms.
You can't trust atoms. They make up everything. Wearing this shirt just for all of you. Is she gonna give me laughter? Yeah. I've been waiting all day to do that atom joke. Thank you very much for giving me laughter.
I had to decide between it. It was a cheesy joke, but it was also kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Sure.
a hard decision.
Tell all those people out there, remember, these kids are like, some kids are like 1-year-old watching. I don't really know if they're one. And there might be like 130-year-old watching. I don't know. But can you explain in your world what an atom is?
Okay, so atoms, like he so very nicely said in his joke, make up everything. So in the atom, there's 3 things: protons, neutrons, and electrons. Protons have a positive charge.
Freeze! Don't say anything else.
Oh, okay.
No, not yet.
Okay.
You said protons have a positive charge. I brought props.
Oh.
Positive charge. Protons. Go ahead. Next.
Then neutrons don't have a charge. They're just kind of like
hanging out.
With the others.
That's a great sound effect for a neutron. They're just like chilling out.
Yeah. And then
By the way, I'm going to... Get to work, neutron.
And then an electron has a negative charge.
Oh, you mean like, oh my gosh, like this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's play a game called What Am I Holding? I'm going to mix them up in my hand. Alaina, I'm going to show the particle to the camera. You tell everybody what it is. This one has no charge. It's called
It is a neutron.
Neutron.
Why was I about to say the wrong thing?
Because you were trying to make people at home feel better by pretending you didn't really understand it, but you do. You were being very kind. How about this one? Boom! The positive.
It's a proton.
Yay! And obviously, boom, the negative.
Electron.
Look at that. She passed her pop quiz. She even made you feel good at home by pretending to get that first one wrong. I'm going to give her a little applause right there. Yeah.
So,
okay, go ahead. What else
the next part of an atom is that, surprisingly, even though the neutron is a couch potato, it's in the, oh gosh, I forgot. Let me look at the nucleus. Hey, the nucleus is the. Please take out the prop.
It's a good time for props. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Point to the nucleus.
That's the nucleus, the big circle.
Whoa. Oh, by the way, before you move on, because there might be like a 5-year-old watching right now that's going, Daddy, what is an atom? What is she talking about? I have no idea. My brother's name is Adam. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna boo myself for that bad. Can you see atoms?
No, you have to. Actually, you.
With your bare naked eye.
No, you can't see it. You might be able to see with a microscope.
You can definitely with a good microscope.
With a good one.
We're showing you this, but it's not really this big. We're just showing it this big so you can see it.
Yeah.
We're blowing it up to scale. But
we are made of atoms. I am made of atoms. He is made of atoms. This microphone is made of atoms. My notes are made of atoms.
She could basically just mention everything that's around us right now.
This
and she's going to
block that has a bunch of actual elements which atoms are made up of. I mean, which are made up of atoms.
Guess what's not made up of atoms? My phone!
What?
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see your facial reaction. All right. What? So you point to the nucleus again? To the nucleus. So what lives in the nucleus?
Protons and neutrons.
Brilliant. And then what lives on the outside out here?
Electrons that are negatively charged. And the prop is.
I have a question for you. When you said negatively charged, why did you whisper it to everybody like it was a deep dark secret? You were like, they're negatively charged, like it was such a top FBI top secret thing.
I don't know
either. Go ahead.
So, as you can see, this is black, and I think that was done on purpose to show that it's a bit different from the other ones and goes on the outside,
on
the rings.
Beautiful.
And something
interesting
Oh boy.
is that only 8 can go here, 16 here, and oh god, I think 30 something there.
And you're right. There's a certain number of electrons that can go in each one.
Yeah, you can't
So-
just stuff a bunch like. Yes, I'm making a pizza.
I'm just gonna put 30 in the first ring, and now you know. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But
Can't
yeah.
do pizza.
So yeah, and by the way, Alaina, you didn't know I was going to ask you this, but electron sounds like what word out there?
Electricity.
Electricity. You get a big applause for that, or not laugh, applause. Whoa, these little suckers that are really tiny. They're tiny. That's what causes electricity.
Yeah.
These guys are like where most of the action in the atom is happening. The
Yeah.
electrons. They're doing all the fancy work, while the protons and the neutrons just chill out in the nucleus, They're dancing around. Well, you have a lot of notes here. Is there anything else that you would like to mention about atoms?
Actually,
Ashley has a mouthful of muffins. I'll put sit together, eat a muffin.
so
Go ahead.
I want to talk about how to make the atoms. So,
Oh boy. Just had to do that too, sorry.
I have very nice notes. So let me just grab a cube. So this is the number of protons and electrons.
What number is that one in particular?
34, which is one number away from my absolute favorite, 33.
What? Your number favorite is 33?
My favorite element is
Element.
33.
33 is my favorite number.
33
Yeah.
is the best element, arsenic.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Here, you give me the bucket. I'll look for arsenic to make you happy. You keep talking about that number.
So
I'll find the 33 for you.
then, sadly, not on the blocks. There is a number at the bottom. So for arsenic, it is 74.922 because that's very particular. So how you would find the electrons is minusing the bottom number, or in case for arsenic, 74.922, minus the number of protons and electrons. So 74.922, wow, that's a mouthful, minus 33 is 41.922, and if you have to do one of these where your teacher makes you put the things on it, then you would round up to 42. So 42 would be your electron number. Yeah, I know. Atoms require math. It's
Wait a
very
minute. I was
sad.
gonna say, you're putting some math here in the science podcast? How dare you?
Sorry, but
No, that's okay.
but you do need math for science.
You definitely do. And
Uh-huh.
anybody who thinks you don't is so stinking wrong. By the way, I'm having trouble finding arsenic in here, sadly for you. Is it the one block we're missing? I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know either. But yeah, you explained that beautifully. Those numbers on the periodic table, they all mean something.
And atoms are definitely more complex than that, but that's just the basic rundown.
It is. They make up everything. By the way, have we always known about like atoms and what they look like, or is it pretty new?
Relatively new.
Cheer, word. No.
It's relatively new because for most of history, people believed that things were just made of the elements like air, fire, water, and earth. But I don't know if they particularly called it earth. They probably called it like dirt. Or ground or rocks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then with better technology, they figured out more about the atom.
Yeah,
Now they know how it works.
I think the first guy who thought of that was Democritus.
those ancient Greek dudes with those big beards.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys.
They
with
had
beards.
they had long beards
I
for
feel
some
like
reason.
if you're talking about Adams, you need to grow like, as a guy anyway, you have to grow like a really long beard.
Yeah.
Be like,
Your beard isn't that long though.
No, I know. I feel like I can only say a little bit about that because mine's not that great. So,
Yeah.
but Alaina, Adams, I mean, are fascinating, and they keep going deeper and deeper into the atom. You can find just smaller parts they keep finding, and it's everything from that muffin you're eating to the microphone you're holding to this cool thing that JoJo made, this little thing on 3D printer that he made, this little fidget thing. All these things are made out of atoms.
Cool.
This is like one of the best pictures I've ever seen. Thank you, JoJo.
Can I try?
Sure, when we get off the air.
Oh.
You know, I don't think people are tuning in to watch you play with the fidget. I mean, that'd be kind of fun, but you know. Anyway, atoms, they make up everything. That's right.
There's also these things.
Oh yeah. I was gonna show you these things really quick. So if you put two atoms together, like I don't know, like this, what do you get? What's that called? You know?
A compound.
Yeah, it's a compound because it's made up of different types of atoms. If you take some atoms, but they're the
Oh,
same.
I remember making a specific interesting compound
Oh boy.
that some people may be able to recognize when they first see it. Anybody know what this is?
Okay.
Anybody?
Ow! Oh. I just had to do it. Harry Potter, what is it?
It is a snitch, like Quidditch. Oh, that rhymed. Though it has the wings and it's gold, and it's kind of cool.
When the atoms are the same and they're put together on different molecules, what is that called? You know, when the atoms are all the same.
An atom.
These guys.
An atom.
Yeah, but if you put a bunch of the same atoms together, what is that called? What are these?
Elements.
Elements. Yep. Exactly. Same element and different compounds, like water. This is like gold, or oxygen, or helium, or lead, or mercury, or arsenic,
Yay.
or neon, or why do you only cheer for arsenic?
Well,
Anyway,
say it again.
arsenic. Alaina, you spent your recess time in here talking about the atom, the little particle that makes up everything. You did a great job. Protons, neutrons, electrons, compounds, elements, all that stuff.
And I have a whole huge
Now
list.
she's going to give you a couple words of wisdom, appropriate words of wisdom in a different voice. Go. Give us some advice about life. Go.
What's something you want to say right now?
She's getting ready to say something right now.
Sometimes you mustn't trust those who don't know science.
My gosh. I had no idea where that was going, and I'm glad it went where it went. All right. Alaina, do you want to say hello to everybody before you go?
Hello.
Oh. Why is it so...
Oh, it's a robot now.
Thank you, girl, for spending your
recess time in here, and
Sparklemuffin's episode 46 was a success.
46.
Because you came in and crushed it. Everybody out there, enjoy the rest of your day.
And quick thanks to Mr. Skeleton for wearing an Adams thing.
Mr. Bones is back there, wearing the what do you call it, merch right there. And last call.
And the Adams headband.
And to who?
And Frederick II.
Frederick II says, peace out.
Bye.